We spotted each other from across the bar and doing
We shut the bar down last year.
Perfect.
That's the problem with this whole thing.
We're just at the start of this game of Saul-Fowler and Burton from Armstrong against Jeffrey and Palmer from Kelowna. And I'm not sure if this is the start of the game or yes, this is the start of the game. Yes, Bill will take.
Okay, thanks, Ernie. This is the first end of this game between Burton and Jeffrey. First rock is by Burton. I think it's just we're in the back of the 12 foot. Jeffrey is throwing right now from Kelowna, and this she's trying to put a rock. This rock is trying to be placed right on the center line, and probably right in front. And as you know, these first three rocks are not able to be removed. Burton's going to try and draw behind the Jeffrey stone that was just placed in front of the house. It's going to be light.
Oh, wait.
So Pat is going to try and come down in between the two front rocks that are out there, and see if she can place one that's better than the shot rock, which is right at the back of the. Looks like it's coming in really well. She did very well to get between those two, and she's a shot rock biting the 4 foot right in front of the tee line, which is a good shot. I think that Burton is going to try and take off that guard. It's coming down, and it looks like she's going to do it. She may hit it dead on. Oh, she just about came pretty close to taking out the shot rock.
Okay, have you got one I can get you?
So Pat's going to try and just put another one in front and protect the shot rock that she threw previously. And looks like it's coming down quite well. And, She's got another nice rock here. It's going to be right on top of her previous rock. Again, Louise is going to try to remove that guard, so she's going to open it up. Just came pretty close. If it would have curled another inch, probably would have made the double on the two shot stones that belong to Jeffrey. Jeffrey's going to try and put another one up there and replace the one she just threw. Looks like this is going to be quite a good guard here. She was able to place that rock quite well. There's two shot rocks are pretty well hidden there, and it's going to be difficult, I would think, to move both of them. Louise is just going to remove the rock. Open it up. Right, she's only got one rock left, whereas Jeffrey has two rocks. So if she places one anywhere, I would think in front, it would be very difficult to obtain a shot rock here for Burton. And it looks quite good from here. You placed it right where other two shot rocks are, so it's wide open. I don't know if you can get all three of them, but you can do some damage to the shot rocks if you hit them right. Have to have quite a bit of weight, I would think. It looks like Louise is throwing quite a bit of weight there, so it depends on how where she hits this. It is around quite a bit, but not enough to get them out. So the Jeffrey team is going to count. Oh, they have two. One more rock to go. So they have an opportunity I think they're probably counting. It's hard to say that back rock there in the end. So this will be a draw for three, I think. Oh. It's 3, 2. So the Jeffrey team has counted 2 on the first end. Jeffrey 2, Burton 0. I'm going to turn it over to my sidekick here right now. Ernie is going to call the second end.
Thanks. 2-0. We will see how this game moves forward in this second end.
I will throw myself across stuff.
I have seen both of these teams curl before, one in this event, and the Burton Saul-Fowler team I've seen curl because of their close proximity to Seminar. I've seen them curl at Armstrong, and I've seen them curl at our Seminar stick spiel in January. Call is a draw to the button or to the forefoot, reverse rock. The team from Kelowna. It's light. It will make the hog be a very long guard. The call is for a draw to the wing, to the right side of the house. You gotta build a house to respond to the 2 spots scored against you. But this rock, I think, is gonna run out of house. It's gonna come over curl. It's not gonna accomplish anything. It's actually out of play. Draw around their long guard. Out-turn draw. A little wide of the line. But the weight looks pretty good. Might even start to grind a bit, and it's slowing down very quickly. Another guard on the center line. That rock slowed down very quickly, and I'm just going to check this draw, see what time I get from hog to hog. It's a little bit tight. It's 13.8, and 13.8 gets it with a little brushing to the full 8 center line. Thanks.
I'm prone to hypothermia.
Here comes a takeout, and it's an extremely good takeout. Takeout called, enter, come around the 2 guards. Oh, it's got the wrong turn on. that rock had the wrong turn, changed turns, and ended up in the house. Draw down the middle to, it's a little bit tight. It's going to be nudging. It's a guard. It's going to, it has created a path to the shot bluestone. It has to be a very quick rock to come through the port. The rock is well delivered. You have to excuse me for the pause. I just have an ex-partner sitting beside me. Kelowna team, Jeffrey's calling a draw to the, oh, she's playing a hit, sorry.
Yeah, I know.
One yellow is out. One yellow in the house. This is their opportunity to place another yellow one in the house. They are choosing to go to the button. I thought they might go to the wing because you have last rock. If you put it down the middle, the other team can follow you and cut you down on points scored. The rock is tight. And it's on the front blue. Unless it changes its handle again. That's what happens when there's not enough rotation on the rock. A hit is called hit and goal for the team from Kelowna. Jeffrey is holding the broom for Palmer. And I believe she has made the shot. I don't know if she's staying in. Opportunity for Burton to call a draw. You don't need to draw to the center. You can draw around on the outside, and I think that's where she is going to go. Yep, out-turn draw, wide, going wide to come around and be buried behind a blue stone that's guarded. The rock is really curling. It might tap the blue in. It did hit the front, it tapped it, but this is a blank end. That was a very quick end. The score is still 2-0 for the Kelowna team, and I give the mic back to my partner, Bill.
Thank you, Ernie. Yeah, that was a very quick end, and it went by pretty fast. Not too many difficult shots were played there. So we'll see what'll happen in this here third end. Again, Burton will have the last rock here. So Pat Jeffrey is going to try to put one in front somewhere, and that rock really looked to slow down quite rapidly. But anyway, it's in front of the house. Gives Louise a chance to draw behind it here. She's going to try and get right behind the blue that was put up by Pat just a while ago. So it's a wee bit heavy. Just going to hang on to the 12-foot right at the back of the house. Wide open. So Pat's turn to try to get behind the rock. So got better weight in this rock, and it looks heavy. She's also going to be at the back of the 12-foot, but the yellow rock, the Burton rock, is short rock there. So I think Louise is going to try and draw behind the front one. So it looks like real good weight. The top 12 right near the center line. And Pat is going to try and draw behind the yellow. It's coming up good, but I think it's going to over curl, and may knock in the yellow one a bit more. So the yellow one is almost dividing the 4-foot right down the center line. Louise is going to try and draw, put one at the back there, right. Probably the best spot for that one would be is right at the back of the 4-foot. It's coming out quite well. I think she's going to be very light, and it's going to lose its turn again. That's about the third rock that has lost its turn in this game. And like Ernie said, it all depends on the rotation. It's sometimes difficult to get the proper rotation on the rock when you're using a stick, and it can happen quite frequently that because of that, the rock will lose its turn and take the other turn. So I think Pat is going to try and raise the front one onto the yellow. Looks like it's just remove the front one in front. But turns out to be second shot there on the side, out counting the yellow one at the back. So Louise is going to try and put one up in front there, or in the house. That's a bit better rotation on that rock than her first one. It's coming okay. It's back in the 4 foot, which is a wee bit heavy. She's second shot turned out to be second shot. Counting the blue one. Pat's going to try to duplicate that shot that Louise just drew, trying to come down to the maybe the one at the back. It's coming down quite well. Depends on the weight that she has. It looks like it's going to be right in there. I think it's pretty close between her rock and the yellow one right in front. I almost think that it's the Burton stone that's shot as of now with Louise Burton throwing her second last stone. I think she's trying to draw it right down to that the Jeffrey stone that's at the back of the forward. But I think she's going to be a bit light, but that'll serve as sort of a guard on her, which I think is a shot stone, the yellow stone. That Jeffries was just going to try and block off that side so that Louise isn't able to get in on that side anymore. And it looks as if she's got a very good rock there. It's coming in good. Yeah, very good rock. She's shot rock now for sure. That spot, so if Louise can throw the right weight here, but I don't know if she's going to try that. She could actually remove those two blue stones and maybe count more than the one, but I don't know if she's going to be able to do that or not. It's pretty hard to get the right weight. So I think the Jeffrey rink has one for sure. I'm not too sure about those other two rocks that look to be very close. They're moving it, so it looks as if the yellow was second shot. So we'll see what happens when they put the score up. But I know that. The Jeffrey rink only counted one. So after the third end, the score is Jeffrey 3 and Burton 1. I'll turn it back to Ernie for the call of the third end.
Into the fourth end, 3-0.
Get them both.
First draw shot is coming and will nibble on the forefoot for the team from Kelowna, who are leading 3-0 and have not really been tested so far in this game. So we'll see if that changes in this end, but it won't change with this rock because it's light, it's hogged. And it gives the Jeffrey Palmer team an opportunity to put another rock in the house and to create a little bit more pressure. And the game is about putting pressure on the opponent. You take the easy shot and you give them the tougher shot. This rock will curl and it will be pretty good. Might not reach the house, but it is going to do its job of providing some coverage as a guard. They're going to peel the guard, and if possible, you might make the double, but we have just a little chip. The guard is removed. I imagine the shot that will be called will be to put the guard back in place. Outturn guard attempt. They've done it once. They should know the line, know the weight. This one might over curl because it's really curling a lot. No, it's done its job. It's done its job for the main part, but it's still accessible. The shot rock is still accessible. You can do a tap. You can almost get to its nose, if not all the way to the nose. The release is a little wide, but that might benefit them because the rock is curling. It's too light. That's one of the cases where that is a shot where you miss it on the heavy side, not the light side. You've just made it more difficult for yourself. Jeffrey is calling for another guard top house to apply more pressure. Again, this one is over curling because it doesn't have good rotation. But it's going to do its job. The Burton is going to have to, if they make a good draw here, they could cause a lot of problems, and they could score one or two. Again, very little rotation, so this rock will swing, and it's swinging big time. And it's going to be a good shot. It should be shot rock. That rock, with the lack of rotation, had quite the journey. Draw to the 4 foot to outdraw the yellow. That's his shot. This rock is a little bit heavy. It might stop back house, but which it does in the 12. Now the yellow should draw another one in for a second shot, because they're down 3. At 2 would help them considerably. Rock is staying straight, so it's a little bit on the heavy side. But it is going to stop in time to be second shot, or first shot actually. The only bad thing is that it is entirely exposed for a hit and a roll. She's calling for a hack weight. If properly thrown, it could cause a lot of trouble. Thrown properly could cause, I think she is inside. Yep, it gets closer to the hog line and it does a quick break. But she has put her own rock by that's what you call a fluke. You miss your shot, kiss off a rock, and you end up on the button. A fluke can disappoint the opposition in a hurry. Because now they got to really decide this is last shot. What do we do? I think I see an option, but it is a kind of a finesse shot. Got to hit it just right. It's going to be touch and go if the yellow can become shot on this last rock, because the blue is pretty close to the yellow behind it, and they could jam and the blue could just sit there. Rock is delivered with weight. It is going to bounce off, and I think the blue is going to stay right there for 1. So after 4 ends, 4-0, the team from Kelowna of Jeffrey and Palmer.
I wouldn't have thought
The
that.
team from Armstrong of Burton and Saul-Fowler. And give it back to Bill.
Thank you, Ernie. Yeah, that was quite an end, because looked pretty good for the Burton ring. They got that lucky, well, lucky hit off the front. That rock ended up to be the short rock. For the Jeffrey team to take a commanding 4-0 lead after 4 ends. So they just have 2 more ends to play here. So we'll see what transpires. Last fifth end. Pat is just trying to clear the house here with the first shot. The house, if not in it, no. Just a wee bit short. So Pat is going to try and place one right behind those 2 guards in front. Second shot. Looks quite good. Just rolled off the Burton rock in front. Still lots of room to get in behind those guards in front. Louise is going to try to take one. She's taken off the front and opened up quite a bit for Pat to draw behind that yellow one right in the center line. Looks pretty good. It looks like it has the wheat coming down there, and it seemed to really curl at the end here. It slowed down, came right on top of the guard right in the center line. So Louise is going to try and raise her own on the right-hand side, or draw in, either one. She's got an option there. I think she's going to be a bit too light and a bit in the side. And I don't think it's going to be just barely. Pat is going to try and go. she's got good weight. It depends how it's swinging over quite a bit. Just to wick off the front one, I think it wouldn't have hit that front one. She'd have been right in behind there. It looked like it was really good weight. So, Jeffrey, Pat is going to try a hit and roll here. I mean, Louise is going to try a hit and roll here. Pardon me. I think it's pretty good. She's going to accomplish it. Lighting the 12 foot. If it would have curled a little bit more, she probably would have been hidden behind all those guards in front. So they each have 2 more rocks to play in this end. Pat's going to try and remove the counter here. She's going to get it. Roll all the way across out of the rings. So Louise is going to try the same shot she did the last time, try and get it on that right-hand side. So this weight looks quite a bit better. So looks like she's going to get in there somewhere. Maybe a bit too heavy. If she'd have just wicked that one in front, it would have slowed down, and she would have been able to get in there. But as it stands right now, this is Pat's last rock. Louise's one more left. I think Terry is asking her to draw behind her. Rocks are really starting to hurt a lot more than they did earlier on in the game. That's well-placed rock. It's almost on the button. And, it's, I think you either have to draw right down to it, or you have to move it back a bit in order to count here. We'll see what Louise is able to do. Seems a little bit wide. It's coming down pretty good. It's coming down really well. Coming down. So just a little bit. So we try. So that's another point for the Jeffrey team. Makes it 5. It's the Jeffrey team. Loney against Armstrong. All long. Hand it over to Ernie now for the call of the last stand.
For end number 6, when you're down 5-0 and you're only playing 6 rocks, you're in a very difficult position. You have to make all your shots and hope for misses. Draw to the 4-foot for being called by Pat Jeffrey. You don't want to be light and have any junk in the front. That just helps the opposition. But there is some corner guard. They should make use of the corner guard. No, she's going towards the middle.
Let's go the other way, Louise. Go this way.
In turn, draw to the 8-foot or the 4-foot. Every rock needs to basically be somewhere in the house. You don't want to leave it short. You don't want to leave it short, and here we have the first one that's short. As soon as 2 yellow rocks are removed in this end, the game is finished, is completed. Because there's no way that the yellows can win. A rock that's going through, but that's not bad when you're up 5-0. It's